Feeling stressed? This massage pillow might just help. Let's check it out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm checking out this. This is the BORIWAT Shiatsu neck and back massage pillow, and you can see it's a pretty unique design because it has the massage nodes on one end with a cloth covering, and then this is all leather on the edges, and then this is just a flat portion to give it a better shape. Now, you can use it in this orientation or this orientation, so you can put this against the back of your office chair, for example, or lay down and have your neck along here, and it feels really nice. Now, it has a wired remote control, and that's pretty darn important because that's how you deal with all of it. So push a button, and now it's working. So now I have buttons that give me access to the 2 heat positions, 2 heat levels, 3 adjustable intensities, and they're all functioning with the 4 massage nodes that you can sort of see. Maybe I can hold it sideways and you can get a little more of a sense of that. And it actually feels really pretty darn nice. And it's bi-directional, so at the push of a button, it'll actually go in a different direction. Now, I've experimented with it in both directions, and I think I like clockwise better than counterclockwise. I'm not sure why it would make a difference, but it's definitely something where it's nice to have the ability to adjust it. You can also turn on the heat. There's, as I said, 2 different heat levels, and I want you to also listen that it's really quiet. It's so quiet that if you're in a typical noisy environment, no one will actually hear it working. So if you take this to work because you have to sit and sit and sit for hours and hours and hours, then you could have this on the back of your chair and turn it on when you're starting to feel really stressed and tight, and no one will know that it's working. In fact, let me give you a demo and I'll show you how it works by just turning my chair 90 degrees. Let's do that. Your office chair might be a little bit more comfortable than this, but this is a great way to demonstrate how this works. So I'm going to just go ahead and turn it on. And I can feel it in my lower back. And what's nice is that it's very flexible. So I currently have it where the massage part is on the higher portion. So I'm getting it right about here on my back. But you could certainly flip it the other way. And of course, you can also do it against your neck and shoulders. But I know for myself, when I have issues with tension, it's usually my lower back that picks up all that tension. So I have it just on. I can switch directions. And I'm not sure whether clockwise or counterclockwise feels better. Actually, I think the other way feels better. And then there's 3 levels of intensity. And at its most mild, it's pretty benign, but you're still feeling all of those roller nodes on your back. It does feel nice, but you probably want to position it so that it's actually on the sides of your spine, not actually on your spine. And I can move it to a higher intensity, which also means it's moving faster, which feels pretty darn nice. And then I could turn the heat on and off and so on. In fact, let me give you a close-up of the remote control. Now, important to notice is that it's still a wired connection to the unit. So it is a remote control, but not in the sense that you can just have it in your hand and then not worry about how far away it is from the massage pillow. So that feels pretty nice. I think I'm going to continue this for a few minutes and I'll be right back on camera. I feel really nice, actually. I actually took a little longer than it might have seemed with me just letting that work on my lower back. Feels really good. And I'll tell you, we just collect tension and it just makes us cranky and unhappy and it makes us not feel very good. So something like this, obviously it'd be great to have a masseuse on staff and someone who could just come into your office or into your home and give you a quick massage, but it's not always easy to accomplish, so having a device like this is a really decent alternative. And I did also want to say that there's a couple more things worth mentioning. One is that it has an automatic shutoff, so you can turn it on and then drop the remote and just zone out, and after 15 minutes it'll automatically turn off. That's really handy. And it also comes with two different power sources. So I'm using the wall plug, and it's a reasonably long wire, but if you didn't want to use that, it also has a car plug with that 12-volt adapter. So you could use this in the car, which I think I might try on my next really long drive. You know, when I'm starting to feel it's a couple hours into the drive and I'm just feeling really tense and stiff, then pulling over, getting this all set up, and maybe driving with this on my lower back or my back for some period of time might be a really night and day difference. Really nice. Now, dimensions wise, it's 15 inches by 13 inches by 6 inches at its thickest, and it's 3.7 pounds, so it's pretty easy to carry. The remote control is permanently wired on, and then in terms of power, that is just a little stub with a little plug on it. Now, it doesn't come with a holder, it doesn't come with a bag, there's no strap in the back, so if you want to have both, then it's sort of on you to figure out how to carry it all. I will say that I wish that they had a elastic strap here, because then you could actually put it around your chair and it would fit better and it would be easier to work with. You saw in my demo that I had to sit just so that it wouldn't just like slide or fall or something. So that would be something they could improve, but otherwise, really, really nice addition to your personal setup. If you're working out of your home office, you could do this while you're on a Zoom call or a meeting or something like that, and no one would ever know, and you would just be sitting there going, I'm really stressed about our meeting, but I feel really good right now, so all is good. You probably do it while your kids are screaming and running around, and they're like, why aren't you all stressed like you usually are? And you're like, because I'm cool, it's good. Sorry about breaking that stuff, but we'll deal. All right, it might not be that good, but it's really pretty nice. Now, only thing left to talk about is the price. So, before we get to the price, I'm going to ask if you could subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate when you do that. So click or tap on that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you find out about new videos that I post pretty much every day or two. So I put a lot of content out, and it's always honest and candid and straightforward. So why not subscribe? All right. This, with its handy remote control, is the BORIWAT Shiatsu neck and back massage pillow, and it's $59.99, currently on promo for $50.99 at Amazon.com. That makes it a pretty solid investment in your mental and physical health, and one that I think probably most everybody in your family would absolutely enjoy. And laying down and having this under your neck, oh man, that's a really nice setup, and that feels really good, especially when you have it on low intensity and high heat. Nothing to complain about there. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to go do that, which means I'll have to catch you in my next video.